Yo guys, welcome in today's video. In today's video, I'm going to bring you through a couple of Bitcoin charts, which I think are the most important charts right now. You might hear it a little bit in my voice, but I'm a little bit sick, so this video will be shortly lived, but nevertheless, it will be very important because I want to have a look at the Bitcoin chart right here on the 4-hour time frame because we are seeing some interesting things. We are going to have a look at the stablecoin dominance, we are going to have a look at Bitcoin dominance, and I have something to share over from whaleportal.com as well. So guys, let's jump straight into it. Of course, before we are zooming in, make sure to smash up that like button. Let's dive into the Bitcoin price action. Well, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we actually can see that the momentum indicators got quite heated up during the last rally, right? The last rally from 19.7k all the way up to roughly 29,000 US dollars. And what we often see when Bitcoin is in a very strong uptrend or in a bullish, with a lot of bullish momentum, we see that the price of Bitcoin basically moves sideways, but that the relative strength index or other momentum indicators, they need some time to calm down. They need some downside consolidation, because if they're all the time like at these overbought levels, then there is no space to continue to go higher, right? So we often see a form of a momentum retracement where the prices move sideways, but the momentum is coming back down again. But support is being held, as we can see so far with Bitcoin, right? And then later we have like a very clear declining resistance on the relative strength index. Let me show you what I mean right here. We got a declining resistance, and then once that declining resistance breaks, that is an early signal that Bitcoin afterwards will see a breakout to the upside as well. So this is actually looking quite bullish so far for Bitcoin, guys. Also, when we have a look at whaleportal, the funding rates are still slightly coming down, and yeah, this is just quite weird to see. And we haven't seen Bitcoin coming that much down with these positive funding rates. So to be honest, it's not looking that bad for Bitcoin. The only thing sometimes you see a little bit divergence in is the open interest coming slightly down. But nevertheless, that is the possibility. What I'm watching in Bitcoin right now is the support right here at 26.8k roughly, and the resistance roughly at 28.6k. So this is like a sideways range where Bitcoin is trading in, and I expect Bitcoin to make a breakout either to the upside or make a breakout to the downside. And I expect as well that on the 4-hour time frame, we will see that breakout already before happening in the relative strength index. But this chart might be even more important. This is the stablecoin dominance chart, and we can already see that this is confirming that scenario, because we are actually moving sideways right here, and it really looked like this chart is going to bounce, but we just don't see that follow through over in the charts. And the relative strength index actually does the opposite right here. So when the price moves sideways, the relative strength index goes up instead of going down, what we are seeing with Bitcoin. So when this goes up, it's creating space for more bearish momentum, for a potential breakdown, which we could see like maybe even today, because this is the 4-hour chart. We're going to touch this level quite soon, and then it's the question whether we bounce from it or whether we are going to break it. So this might be the more important chart than Bitcoin. I think this will definitely tell us really on time what is going on with these charts. Then guys, Bitcoin dominance confirming this scenario actually as well. We have a very bullish pattern right here. We got a W formation right now touching the neckline. And of course, if we can see a breakout to the upside, that means that more liquidity from the cryptocurrency market cap is focused on Bitcoin. And that normally goes along with two scenarios. One scenario is a Bitcoin rally. Second scenario is a Bitcoin dump. But as we are seeing with Bitcoin, it looks like if we can get a nice breakout right here, that there is some more fuel left to the upside. Also, when we bring this one to the daily time frame and we zoom out in this more macro structure that we are seeing with Bitcoin, you can see that we also have some resistance above us at 32,000 US dollars, which would really make sense for Bitcoin to touch in the not so distant future. Later, we are going to talk more about when Bitcoin actually could top with a blow off top during this for this rally, but that is for a later concern. Then guys, over on whaleportal.com, we've added another exchange to the list. Of course, right now we added bybit. So if you want to know the average funding fee of bybit, you can find that one right here as well. And guys, if you click right here on view, guys, if you scroll down right here, we have written a very detailed review on the bybit platform. So basically on every service that they are offering, we have written something, we have looked at that. So yeah, make sure to read that bybit tutorial down below as well, because that is just very interesting if you want to get to know more about bybit, where they are located, if they are regulated, what kind of services are they offering, what traders are mostly doing over on bybit. So I would highly suggest you to have a look at it, but also watch this page very carefully, because right here on this page, later on when we've added multiple exchanges, we can just basically see in one eye view on one page the funding fees on all of these exchanges, right? So we can get a very good overview on what is the funding, what is the average funding, is the majority long, is the majority short. So yeah, that is going to be very interesting, because that is also not something we have somewhere else. Normally you don't really see the funding fees in these exchange lists. Well, it's actually super important, and yeah, we can use that into our advantage. So okay guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to smash up that like button, guys. If you are interested in joining WhaleAlerts, you can do so by joining bybit, and for all the ones that are living in the United States, you can also join with bitget. You can just use the link right here below in the video description, but you can also use the link right here on whaleportal. You can just click on this one, visit bitget for example. After you enrolled or signed up on one of these platforms, you can submit your user ID down below right here, and you will be added, if you meet the deposit requirements, to the WhaleAlerts Telegram channel. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Love you all very much, and hope to see every single one of you in the next video.